Today we are going to review MALAM playing cards. This is completely made on the basis of Native Americans with classic finish. These cards handle beautifully and feel as good as they look. I'm completely being honest, they feel fabulous. Even after having the deck for over 3 years, time should have an effect. I have not practiced with this deck that much, but still time should have an effect. But even in this humid region, this deck still holds a lot of potential and it flourishes perfectly, it fares perfectly. It's an amazing deck. It has a custom red tuck case with gold foil on it and also embossing on it. These all add to the luxurious feel of the deck. I've already told I love the gold foil or embossing on any color of the decks, especially black and white, but still in the red, in the shade of the red that this deck has, the gold foil looks amazing. This deluxe edition includes custom deck seals, aces, jokers, code cards. Everything is custom, even the pips. Now, gaming has been a part of the Native American culture since the beginning of its time, and I'm not talking about the online gaming, I'm talking about the card games type of gaming. The Chumash people, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, they often played two styles of games, one which is played with chance, another which is played with skill. The ancestors of the Chumash people would have in place bet on the outcome of the games as well, like modern days. It all starts from the beginning. Each village had a special area in which the games were played, which were called MALAM Tupi, MALAM Te Pupi, MALAM Te Papi, MALAM Te Pupi. And as you can already guess, the deck name MALAM is shortened from the name itself, the MALAM Te, from the place name, from the game area name. So, without any further ado, let's start the review process. Personally, MALAM is one of my favorite decks to practice, but it has a few pros and cons like all of the other decks. This was one of the custom decks which I bought in a really high price, so I didn't use to practice with these kind of decks. But yeah, I really love the experience with this deck, and I thought finally that I should review it. It is one of my favorite decks to practice with or to post a shot with. So finally I decided that I should also review the decks which are already opened by me, and here is the first edition of the review of the deck that I already have. So first point, as always, the cover. It always, again, like a normal, all the other decks, most of the other decks, it comes with a plastic cover which is standard and average, so I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Now number 2, tuck case, which is one of the most attractive aspects of this deck. The gold foil and the embossing looks quite exquisite and luxurious, and they nailed the Native American aesthetic. It looks completely authentic and it looks perfect. It is produced by System 6 and made by the Expert Playing Cards company, which is existing in Taiwan. Like most of the other decks, the back design is printed on the tuck case itself, which brings me to the next point, back design. A very cool back design which I personally love and admire because it has a lot of details, and the color combos catch my eye in a good way. The deeper shade of the red, more like maroon, perfectly cooperate the light yellow design. Now to the details. In the middle, it includes different kind of native weapons like axes, spears, arrows, and in the side, it has Native American attire designs which we always see in the movies and the books, which I personally love. So overall, I personally love the back design and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Now let's come to the next point, paper quality, which is very important for the deck itself. It comes with a classic finish, amazing quality. The cutting at the sides feel buttery smooth and compact after a number of use, and that is really good. So that's why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 again. This is just a perfect deck. What can I say? This is just a amazing deck. Now let's come to the next point, number 5, jokers. Perfect jokers, identical, which is helpful for the magicians, but because this is a custom deck, they could have used a non-identical design, which we can see in many custom decks, which I've already reviewed, like the Avengers deck and many other custom decks, which I personally love. The Joker face is Native American, which I personally think is really unique for a Joker. Amazing custom Joker fonts too, so I'm really amazed with the Jokers too. And again, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Don't quit the video, all of the markings are not 4 out of 5. So number 6, aces. As I said at the beginning, the aces are custom made too and they look amazing. Every ace comes with a different Native American weapon, so let's talk about different aces. First, the ace of spades comes with 2 axes, a giant arrow and 2 small spears. Ace of hearts comes with a 2-ace spear and 2 small axes. Ace of clubs comes with the same kind of weapons which comes in the ace of spades. Ace of diamond comes with 2 bows and multiple arrows with a quiver-like shape. Cutting a few points because the ace of diamonds has similar weaponry like the ace of spades, so I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm that critical, right? Now, number 7, the face card. The second best thing to like about this playing cards is the face card. Each and every face card is unique and they are non-identical. Each and every suit represents different tribes and culture of the Native Americans, which I personally love the concept. Each of them are having different dress codes and different weapons in most cases. The detailing on the design itself are fabulous and also they are symmetrical, which is always good. And also the emotions on the faces can also be felt because the design is so heavily detailed. I'm in love with the playing cards. The anger can be felt with some cards in the face cards, so I personally love the detailing and that's why I'm amazed with the face cards, and that's why I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Now number 8, number cards. Custom pips, as I already told, I think I forgot to tell, but yeah, smaller size of the suits and also the numbers itself. There are symbolism in the pips itself, so that's why it's amazing, and that's why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Now number 9, handling, which I personally love. Super smooth handling even in the humid region like where I live, and I'm amazed with the consistency of the deck, which is also present even now after 3 or 4 years of having the deck. I'm amazed with the potential that the deck has even now till now, and I'm just loving the handling. Pharaohs perfectly every time. Fans really nice even after having the deck for multiple years. The packets stick together, which is very crucial and awesome for the cuts. Overall, the handling is one of my favorites. As you can see, if you have visited my channel, many of the shots have this MALAM playing cards, and I don't use them that often so that I don't ruin the playing cards, and that's why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Which brings me to the last point, which is the price or the cost effective. Unfortunately, They are currently out of stock and discontinued, but last time they were available at $12.78, which is 16 US dollars, which I think is not that affordable because many custom decks comes in prices much below than this. In my personal opinion, I believe that it could have had the perfect price if it was priced at 900 to 1000 rupees, which would have been $11 to $12, and it is a little costlier than it should have been. So that's why I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. So the traditional review is over. But in this case, the playing cards was already opened years ago. That's why I thought that I should add one point to it. I'm just adding it as an honorable mention, which is the durability of the deck. I already told a number of times, even after being unsealed for a number of years, this deck has still left a lot of potential. The cards are still in a very comfortable and healthy position. I haven't practiced with them that much like I practiced with the bicycle cards, but still I have touched the decks, I've practiced with them, I've performed with them in videos. Still the deck is in awesome condition. I believe it has 70% effectivity compared to the beginning of the deck. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 in durability. Let's keep the durability separate and let's talk about how much it scored till the price part from the cover part. So cover 3 out of 5, the case 4 out of 5, pack design 4 out of 5, paper quality 4 out of 5, jokers 4 out of 5, aces 3.5 out of 5, face cards 4.5 out of 5, number cards 4 out of 5, handling 4 out of 5, price 3.5 out of 5. All in all, 38.5 out of 50, which means 7.7 out of 10, which is amazing because till now I believe this is one of the highest or maybe even the highest. I think the Avengers deck had more review, but still this has a lot of points in it. And if I add the durability point, then it becomes 7.8 out of 10, which is more awesome. I will give it the rating of 7.7 out of 10. And that's amazing too. So that was the review, and thanks for watching. If you are watching this far, this is an amazing deck to have with in the collectibles drawer. So I'm really lucky to have it because it's currently discontinued. I'm sorry. So thanks for watching till this far. If you want to watch more review videos like this, it is in the link in the description also and in here also. So thanks for watching and goodbye.